Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the play rating show of Arsenal's game against Brentford, where Arsenal won 2-1 on the night, on the day. I'm just going to quickly adjust it in the description as well. I've got Marley with me for Football United TV, my friend. How you doing?
Doing well, mate. Doing well.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, I was
yeah.
already doing okay. Not having a bad day. Plus, that was an exciting performance. So yeah, okay.
Exciting. Okay, that's one word uh, I might challenge a little bit on. But anyway, we'll quick. There you go. Quickly adjust the title there. Uh, big up Del Boy. Hope you well. Big up Static. Static. Love you, bro. I know you've been not been too well last couple of days. So I hope you're all good, buddy. You're all here, and we all love you. So hit that like button, subscribe, everyone. Big up Marley.
What's up,
Big
my
up
man?
Jade as well. Make sure you go check out Jade as well. She's got her own YouTube channel as well, so make sure you go subscribe. But yeah, I'll start with that term exciting. First half would and in the so you're in general in like your general thoughts of the game, like looking on it.
We dominated most of the game. If we had a proper striker, I feel like we'd probably win that game like 5-0 maybe because it was really dominant, mate. Like, didn't we have like
Mm,
80% of the ball at one point? The first
mhm,
half. Like it was something kind of crazy. And Lacazette today was probably the worst like attacking player on the pitch. Like he fought hard, but not only did he not like do much, but he missed a couple of really what can I say? Like it was he could have put Saka in front of the goal more than once. He missed the pass.
mhm.
So yeah, dude, I like the performance. You're gonna get mad at me, but I do feel like the ref definitely made it harder for us. Doesn't matter because we
Mhm.
won. Yeah, mate, I'm happy with that. I have to say, I'm frustrated that the like in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, we almost let it slip out of our hands. Like we had that little brain fart with a goal, and like they kind of scared us right afterwards before the game ended. So yeah,
Mhm.
88 minutes of good football from Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, like I'll try and look at it a little bit tactically in a minute. I mean, I'm not the greatest at tactical expert, so like, obviously, yeah, no worries, man. But I felt the first half was decent. I felt the first half was good, like intent, and we were good at playing with a good tempo. I just felt we were just lacking cutting edge up front with Lacazette up front, and it. I think Brentford, the way I saw it, Brentford played like a 3-5-2 in a sense. And actually, I might see if I can get it on create formation or something. There's one of those formations where you can lower it or build my squad or something. Yeah, build my squad. Uh,
I
build
think it
my
was more of
lineup.
a 5-3-2 because they were very defensive.
Yeah, build my lineup, something like that. There you go. So like they were playing a 3-5-2, weren't they? Like
Or a five
so.
three two again.
Well, yeah. So basically, if I share the screen quickly, so Brentford were gonna sit with like five in midfield and then two, but pretty much what they did all game is play with a back five.
Yeah.
Uh, he shifted to play another four, and then they had one loan where I think it was in Brimu,
Mbilmo, yeah.
in Bremo. Sorry,
I have
and
no
it was
idea if I'm
playing as a,
pronouncing that
basically a
right,
D.
mate. Yeah.
It's basically playing as their DM, and so that was. So if you see it, look, they so these would drop back so they'd only have. He would drop back as well to make a back four, so they'd have only one as an outlet, which meant most of the time we would end up recovering the ball in the midfield. Because if you look at it from our end, and I'm gonna adjust it again because I'm gonna adjust it back to a 4-3-3. We started with a 4-3-3 actually, so we started. Let's just make it basic, sorry. Let's just make it basic. Which is we play with our 4-3-3, and it basically allowed us to literally push everyone up, these two forward even further in the midfield. It allowed us to push our overlapping runners, and then it was these three that just it came like they just sat back while all of us sort of dominated the position, dominated the ball in their half. They couldn't get out for the most of the game. Jez, how you doing, my friend?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Yeah.
Yes.
As you can see, I'm making a mockery of like tactics. So, like, don't hire me as a manager. But what did you make of the like your initial thoughts of the game overall?
I'll just say to Lee on the fan cam that, you know, I was quite happy to see that we played with some passion and intensity today. Sad fact is, we are bloody awful at taking corners.
Yeah.
We clearly don't have a striker, or, well, we do, but he's crap at the moment. Now, I said to Lee, is this down to the fact that he's just doesn't care anymore, or he's just lacking pure confidence? Because, you know, he had that one intensity shot from the edge of the 18 yard, and it went 6 yards wide. Now, a top class striker should be hitting the target, should be testing the goalkeeper, and I've not seen that for quite a while. Now, right, you know, he scored a goal, it's offside. It was clearly offside. So that's a disappointment for him. But we are so poor at crossing the ball in the final third. You know, how many corners do we have today? I don't know.
And you know what? I'm gonna get the stats up for that because
Like
I did
15?
notice that a lot in the first.
I think it was like
half.
15.
First half, we got in some really good positions with Smith Rowe and Saka on both the left and the right. The problem is our final ball. Our final ball was terrible. I think Smith Rowe's decision making was better than Saka's. Saka was very hesitant at times in the final third. But yeah, we had 24 shots, 8 on target, 68% possession in overall.
14.
Like double the amount of passes they had. And 14 corners to 0. 14 corners overall, which shows how many times we were getting in behind, and they were last ditch blocking to sort of get it away for a corner.
And the fact that let's look at the corners. It was either a fact that we put it straight in a packed 6 yard box with 6 foot plus defenders against a striker who's 5'9", or it was pinged so far over the back that we had to try and rely on Saka to retrieve the ball and play it back in. Now, Saka today did his usual move of trying to spin the ball round a player or nutmeg him. Now, Saka, stop doing that because you are far better quality than that, and you ain't good at nutmegging or spinning the ball around a player. So find something else because it ain't working, mate. And you need to big up your game on that because you've got quality in your game, but you keep trying this stupid move. Now, whoever's doing the coaching at Arsenal on crossing at corners really needs to piss off, because you're not good enough.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of
Guys,
the day, if you can't
I
deliver,
feel like Arsenal's topping the league in set piece goals like this season. We've been doing well
we?
with set pieces. We've
Are
been
we?
doing well. Not necessarily corners, but like, just plays from set pieces. Like, we've been doing bits. We've been
well,
doing bits. Today, I can't disagree with you. Like, it was horrific, but like last game, Gabriel goal, like that came from a set piece. It's huge. Like, we're scoring a lot of goals from set pieces this
Let's
season.
have a
It's
look.
something that improved. There was a guy that came from City, right? Or Liverpool, one of the two. I forget now.
well, the fact, if you've got 14 corners and you can't even create a threat out of one of those corners, that is a poor indictment of the quality of our crossing. Now,
Hang on.
if you
Hang
look
on,
at most
sorry.
of those corners, they were headed
We're
out.
sorry. I just want to. Sorry, I cut ahead. We're 6th in the league.
I was wrong, but that's not bad.
In our this is goal distribution, so this is overall. So right-footed 12, left-footed 10, 4 for a header, 1 a penalty, 1 a free kick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I would say most of the right-footed, left-footed are going to be from open play. Because mostly if you get a free kick in a corner, it's going to be headed in. So yeah, I mean detailed. Let me try and see if I can get it detailed.
You get rebounds from set pieces as well. That's they're usually right-footed or left-footed goals.
I'll try and see if I can
Arsenal
get some.
did play 3 games less than most teams in the Premier League as well. So if we're 6th, you could say that we're like kind of 4th or 5th. I'm not saying it's fantastic. I'm just saying that's probably not where the focus should be. The striker thing it's something that, like, it's screaming at our face, right? Like, we need a striker. We need one. Because that's not good enough.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's proven it today.
Here you go. Set pieces. We are 7th in the league, 3.7, and rating 3.7.
That's pretty poor.
Liverpool 5.6, Man City 4.7, Brentford a 4, and Chelsea.
What does that mean? For like 5.6, like 5.6?
I think that's like a ratio.
Ratio of what?
Of like the amount of goals we scored, and I'll show it to you. Look, this is what I'm looking at.
Those broken goals are confusing to me.
Because it's like, you got a rating.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you look at set pieces, 5.6, 4.7. That's the closest I can come up with in terms of stats. If I look at situational stats, statistics,
shots from set pieces.
All right, let me have a look at goal types. Set pieces from goal types. We're 8th in the league, 9 from the set pieces.
No, dude, there's many. That's overall goals.
That's overall goals.
Click in set pieces.
That's not too. It's not great, especially at this stage of the season. It's not great.
We're 5th. We're 5th in set pieces. 5th.
Oh, we're 5th. Okay. Yeah. I adjusted it. Sorry.
And if you don't remember the fact that we're the worst PK takers in the world right now, that should probably be higher.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, Jez, what do you make of that?
Well, let's be fair. For you're looking at all of those stats there quickly. I quickly scanned them. It does show a bit of a shocking indictment for the Premier League, to be fair. With some of the teams that are in there, and the ratios are pretty poor in general. It's not, I mean, Arsenal are poor, but you look at Man City as well, who undoubtedly are currently the best team in the Premier League,
in the world.
It's pretty poor, isn't it?
You know, I agree with you, but you know what I can say? I guess, like, it's a guess. It's not a statement, really. Like, I guess that the Premier League is probably the best league in the world when it comes to defending set pieces, because we have really big defenders. We have a lot of teams that focus on defending and focus on aerial threat, all of that. So that's something that could kind of like ease the pain, right?
Yeah, but there's always this theory, isn't there, that the Premier League is the supposed best league in world football for exciting football. And I think you have to say in some of those stats, that's clearly not the case. And when you look at some of the potential crossing from players in the Liga, it's far better. But as this guy here says, stats can be manipulatized in so many ways that I'm not a statistician, but what I see is with my eyes is that Arsenal are very poor at crossing the ball in set pieces. Now, today, I have to say there was some fantastic crossing of the ball in open play. Dare I say it? I mean, even Xhaka today, Odegaard today, look very decent. Now, you could put that down to the fact that Brentford were playing and defending very deep and allowed us to play very well in midfield, because basically most of the time they had 9 men in the box, Brentford days. So we were able to get down the flanks. We were able for once to play through the midfield, in the centre of the midfield, which up against better sides, Arsenal are very poor at. Very poor. They don't normally have commanding. I mean, Partey today I thought was quality, absolute quality. But that, I think, was also because he was allowed to play in the way and the intensity he was given. Because
I think we didn't give Brentford a lot of time on the ball. If Brentford set out, to be honest, they know they had no Ericsson, they had no Tony there as well. And I think because of that, they're from the minute one you saw them, the two wing backs, or you want to call them, that was supposed to be in midfield, literally dropped back into the back five, and then they literally dropped the guy that was playing as a 2 in the to play as part of a 4 in front of that back 5. So they literally came here to literally park the bus and hopefully maybe get a set piece somewhere down the line if they get an outlet, and if not, hold out for a draw. Because I think that was the best they could hope for. So that's it allowed us to literally take full control of the game. And by
the way, it should be said, Ericsson hasn't played for them yet. Like, all the points they've picked up so far, it was without Ericsson.
I don't do stats. To me, stats are a waste of time. But big up the pun. Look, we will drop the link as soon as we've done the player ratings as well. So I'll go through my player ratings now. Actually, I'll get them out of the way. It's quite. Let's see, we have a fun little tier maker that we create online for these, so it's quite fun. Yeah, I'm gonna we'll start with Ramsdale. Jez, what did you make of Ramsdale? Didn't have much to do today, did he?
He didn't, to be fair, but what he did do, he gave a solid performance. There was a couple of occasions where he could have slipped up. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, there was one pass. There was like one pass that he passed straight to an attacker, and I thought, oh god, they're gonna score.
Two.
There was 2 for me. Then I think 1 or 2 of them. What would you say, Marley?
I'm okay with a 7. I might have said 6, but I'm okay with a 7.
Okay, let's say 7. Very good. Right, so we're gonna go down to Cedric. Would you make a Cedric, Jez?
Oh, I thought he had a solid game, man. I really thought he played well today.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give him a 7.
Yep. Yeah, Marley, do you agree with that?
I agree with that. Great game from Cedric.
Yeah. G-Mag, I'm going to start with Marley because G-Mag, he loves G-Mag.
Mate, that was a really good performance from G-Mag yet again. Like he was pretty much perfect, dude. Like if it wasn't for that kind of silly yellow card that could have been avoided, there you go. The yellow card definitely could have been avoided. So I don't want to give him too much, but dude,
Yeah.
8 for me. 8, like that.
Okay.
Solid performance.
Jez, what do you say?
Yeah, I think he played very well. I personally would give him a 7, but I'll go with an 8.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Definitely. All right. Ben White. Shite. Whatever you want to call him. Was Ben White shite today?
He was okay.
He was okay. Okay. Jez, what would you go for Ben White?
Ben White today, I thought he gave a good performance. He had a banging shot on target from outside the 18-yard box. Probably one of the best games I've seen him play today, to be fair. So I'll give him a 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know what? Like, this is probably the one and only time you're not going to see an agenda from me. Like, that's about it. Where is he? There he is. 7. Yeah. Kieran Tierney, my man, Tierney. I think he played very well. Had good crosses into the box. From open play, as we mentioned before. I would have said about an 8, to be honest.
Definitely.
Yeah. Marley, what would you say?
Yeah, dude, KT had a good game. Whenever he wears the armband, even if it's for a couple of minutes, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, that's the thing I wanted to mention.
I do think G-Mag had a slightly better game than Tierney, but both deserve an 8 for me. That's fine.
Okay.
We're gonna ask.
Yeah, like I want to mention that about I'll just bring that down for a second. What did you make, Jez, of that Xhaka's thing? Giving the armband straight to Tierney, and what did you make of that incident?
Right. I just had this debate on Lee's channel. In my mind, there's 2 sides to this story. Right. Let's think about what normally happens. Nketiah gets brought on for Lacazette. Lacazette gives Nketiah the armband, gives it to Xhaka. When Xhaka got that armband, now let's get this right. You know what I think of Xhaka. Yeah. And from what I saw, what he said was, "No, not me," and pointed. So I think there was a miscommunication between Nketiah and Xhaka said, "No, it's not me, it's Tierney." Now, Tierney is on the other side of the pitch. So maybe Nketiah was giving it to Xhaka thinking he would pass it to Tierney. Now, that could be complete and utter rubbish, and I could be talking complete and utter bullshit. But it didn't look like, to me, that Xhaka was saying it with intensity of saying, "Stuff you, no, give it to whoever." It looked like he said, "No, it's not me." And that's it. Now, it could be Xhaka being Xhaka and doing Xhaka stuff and saying, "No, stuff you, I don't want the armband." It could be. I don't know. But I think we have to think about it on both sides of the coin. I'm only saying from what I saw on the game, on the close-up, he clearly says, "No, not me," and points.
I would go for the benefit of the doubt on that one. just a benefit of the doubt.
It didn't look like to me he was
Yeah.
angry and saying, "No, fine."
Yeah.
He just said, "No, it's not me. Give it to him."
Yeah.
That's all I saw. It
Yeah.
wasn't like the Watford game when he came off going, "Fuck off," to the
Yeah.
Arsenal fans. Like he was
The Palace
angry.
game.
He just said, "No, not me," like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
You
I
ask me,
I'll go with that. Yeah,
best
go on,
pass he's done for Arsenal, passing the armband to Tierney.
Good call. Good call. And actually, we'll go to Granit Xhaka next. What did you make of his performance, Jez?
I will give benefit where it's due. I don't like the guy. I've no time for him. I don't know him personally, so it's not a personal thing. I don't like his attitude to the club. I think he's an arrogant person. I think he thinks he's better than he is. But he did play well today, and I'll give him a 6.
Okay. Marley?
I'd give him a 7. I feel like he was really good today. But, it's 1 mark, so I'm okay.
Okay. Partey.
Partey,
I highlighted was very, very good today.
Partey to me today, I thought it would basically he's my man of the match. To be fair, I thought he was awesome, and I'll give him a 9.
Yeah, I really did. I thought he dictated the game perfectly today. It was beautiful the way he dictated that game. Some of the balls he was playing was beautiful. Marley, what did you say?
I'm okay with that. I'm not sure he's my man of the match, but he played a great game.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go to Saka on the right. Jez.
Saka on the right. Yeah. Apart from the fact he starts to try and do his usual silly nonsense, if he can cut that out of his game, this continual trying to spin players and I'm sorry, mate, you ain't big enough, and this continual trying to nutmeg players. When you try and nutmeg a player, you're going to get away with 1 in 10.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get away with it 3 times out of 10 in a game. So stop doing that, Saka. It was a great goal. Well done. But you were getting a 6.
Okay. Marley, what would you say?
I think 6 is a little harsh. Again, I'd probably give him a 7. I don't think it was great overall, but just scoring a goal and being like, he could have scored a second. Like Lacazette could have put him in front of the goal. He put himself in a great position to score a goal before the goal he actually scored.
I see where Jez is coming from.
Passed like an adult, but he did not.
I do see where Jez is coming from. I would say for me I would say it's a little bit harsh for 6 for me. I would have said a 7 for me.
Fair dues, yeah, fair dues.
So yeah, I think if he didn't score the goal, then maybe I'll be more leaning to a 6. Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe for me all day long. There was definitely a 7. No question.
Okay, Marley, what did you say?
I don't want to keep disagreeing with Jez too much. I do think it was because he was the better player from the 2. Maybe he deserves an 8. He scored a really nice goal as well, like dragging the ball.
Actually, fair play. I'd go with an 8. Actually, yeah, I'd go with an 8.
Okay, yeah, okay. Odegaard.
Odegaard today, I thought had a great game. I really do, and he stepped up. He did some great stuff in midfield. He had a couple of good opportunities, but unlucky there, mate. So I'll give you a 7.
7, Marley.
Yeah.
Okay.
His passing has been phenomenal. Like every now and then he reminds me of Ozil if Ozil wasn't lazy.
Lacazette.
Lacazette, dear me.
Oh Jesus! What we
That's the one bad mark we're gonna give.
Poor, very poor.
Poor.
Sorry, mate, for me, I'm sorry, you get a 4.
Yeah,
4.
4. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
No, like I was saying he's been playing poor as a striker, but well as a midfielder. Today he couldn't even do that. Like
Yeah.
his passing wasn't on point. He became a cold cut because he became a sandwich in that PK that we should have
He
got.
basically, yeah. To be honest, yeah, that should have been. We should have back 2 penalties in that game. To be honest,
Yeah.
how the handball didn't go to the monitor, I don't know. Maybe Jonathan Moss was too fat to run to the freaking byline and actually look at it. Like he maybe didn't want to do the exercise. He needs to.
I don't
Sorry.
understand what happened there. I really don't.
I admit I don't like usually blaming refs, but I'm sorry that one was like, oh my god, are you seriously not even gonna go check the monitor on that one? I bet if it's Monday night, I bet I will say this, and I do get this at times from Jonathan Moss. If it was any other club, I bet you look at the monitor.
Mm.
Yeah.
But usually I'm not like that, but I do feel that. But Pepe.
Pepe, when he came on, he brought more intensity.
Yeah.
How does this guy never start a game?
I don't know this.
Honestly, you know.
Jez, you say on social media that Pepe's quality, you get shouted down like you know fuck absolutely nothing about football.
I don't care, Stephen. You know, at the end of the day, the guy's quality, you know, and he showed it when he came on. He nearly scored with his second touch. You know, you got to start when you pay £72 million for a footballer. You've got to give him game time.
Game time.
You
Yeah.
can't have him sat on the bench when we've got a.
And he nearly scored as well.
Yeah, he did.
He nearly scored as well.
First and second touch. Now, when we've got a striker, supposed striker,
he can't score.
Who can't score, stick him up front. Now, I said this last night on. I was having a discussion with Del Boy and Gracie May on Del Boy's channel, and I said, start him up front, put him up front. You know, the guy scores goals. Give him a go. Let him try. You know, clearly that isn't working.
I'd say 7 for me.
No, 6, dude. Like, I don't think he did enough to. Like, he didn't stay long enough to get a 7.
Yeah. I would have said 7 for me, to be honest.
Okay. All day.
Eddie and Keita. Because usually you don't get too much of an impact from Arteta's substitution, so that's pretty good. And Eddie and Keita didn't really get time to do anything, really.
Yeah. Not really. Didn't do anything for me. So
bang average.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta, what are we giving him?
Today, I will give Mikel Arteta a 4 because he didn't start Pepe when he could have done and he should have done. And, you know, the fact he brings on, you know, and Tycho for Lacazette, it's the same old bloody record every game, you know. It's just boring, man. So I'm sorry, you're a 4 for me.
Okay. I would have said a 5 because it'd probably like the way we set up for me. Because of the way we set up and the intensity we were playing the game. The substitutions was definitely in why I'll mark him down as only a 5 and I wouldn't get him any higher than that. Marley, what would you say?
I'm not sure I want to talk.
Go on.
I give Arteta a solid 9 today.
Jesus Christ.
We stood no chance of not winning that game. It was a very dominating performance. Great game. Like most players, only Lacazette had a bad game from everyone that touched the field, really. I don't see how Arteta did anything wrong today. I really don't, guys. I can't.
I just think he just didn't change. Maybe change. There were parts of the game he could have changed it up to sort of.
Why? It was working the whole time. Like we played less than perfectly for 4 minutes.
Yeah, but you're playing a strike. I get your point. I get the point of not playing Pepe up front when you've got a striker who's not scoring.
I get it too. I wish Pepe played as a striker. I don't want to see him starting as a winger too often because Martinelli, Yasor, and Saka are better than him. But dude, give him whatever you want. I do think it was a 9. Like
Okay.
that'd be my
9?
rating.
Did you say 9?
Yeah,
I
9.
did. I
9?
did. We were perfect throughout the game. We had 4 bad minutes in the end. I'm sorry, Jazz. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
hate
He
me.
is Arteta
Don't
out.
hate
Like
me. Don't hate me.
he
It's
is
just
he is Arteta out. Don't worry. But like I just need to teach him a few things.
I
He
Yeah,
gotta
probably
give credit when
he
it's
is
due.
watching
I
it from
got
a
it.
long. He's watching it from Brazil. It's a long distance. He's watched it from a very long microscope.
I mean, I respect your opinion. You know, fair play.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you think, but if you can answer me this one question and tell me how does Arteta mix up the game at Arsenal when he does the same thing in, week out?
That's
It's not. I'm not judging Arteta overall. I'm judging him from this game. Like I didn't see a need for him to mix anything up because for 88 minutes of the game, we were so dominating. Like we stood no chance of losing that game for 88 minutes. Why would he change anything up? Like,
Well, there
so,
was.
like
yeah.
There was.
Yeah. I think
I'm talking about this game. I'm not saying Arteta is a 9 out of 10 manager. Please don't think I'm saying that.
no.
Today,
He's not. He's literally on this game.
Today it was close to perfect, guys. Like if us not scoring more goals wasn't up. Like it wasn't his fault.
I would push for a 6,
that.
but that is as good as it gets for me.
What 7?
I'd say 6. This is as good as it gets.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah.
And the reason it's 6 is because there were different ways he could have adapted it to make it a little easier for ourselves. Again, like the thing is because you're doing the same thing over and over again, it makes it more difficult for yourself every week because everyone gets more predictable. And it's like, oh, well, we know he's going to bring him on, so we'll just fall back and play it this way. And it just becomes more difficult. Whereas you switch it up, they're like, oh, hang on, I wasn't expecting that. Right. So, yeah, there were different ways he could have gone around it. But, yeah, just hope he uses it next time for the next game against Wolves, which we'll need to. The fans, what do you make of the fans?
Fans?
Yeah.
Well, the fans are at the Emirates are the fans, aren't they? You know, you've got the faithful, and then you've got the plastic. So, I'll give the fans an 8 for turning up on a horrible day and supporting. I mean, let's be honest, the stadium was quite empty today, and I'm sure that's probably down to the weather.
Yeah.
And
I don't blame him because of the weather, because it's
been a horrible day there with the wind and the rain. And there's every chance that a lot of the fans that wanted to go to the game couldn't have got there because of transport. So fair play. So
I would, to be honest, I'd say a 9 or a 10 because of that. Just because of that being the fact that there are thousands of fans that actually did turn up just in the middle of all that.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that is fair. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I know some people are waiting for the link, so I'll just drop it in there right now, since we've now done the player ratings. Like, do you know what? You are right about how mixing it up, because when we get to play Wolves, we're gonna have to mix it up. We're gonna have to mix it up when we play against Wolves, because especially if you're playing someone so close to each other, because they're just gonna literally remember from how they played the last time, and your form will probably be similar to the way you were only a few weeks ago. So it's like you said. Pepe for me, I'd start Pepe on Thursday up front. No, I literally would. After that sort of impact.
He won't though.
He won't. He'll have that agenda. Like, but it's like I said in the chat. It's like I said on my watch along. And I'll tell you now, if Yeah, all right, mate. You can. Oh yeah. If you think you're coming on doing that, mate, you can get lost. Big up, Nippon. How are you?
Not
Yes,
bad.
man.
How are you? Hi,
Yeah, not
Jez.
bad.
You good, man? You're right.
So,
Not
Nate,
bad. Not bad. First time I'm speaking to you face to face.
Yes,
I've
good to
always
see you, bro.
I've always seen you in the comment section. I've always seen you on League Honors podcast and his
Yeah,
fan cams.
Yeah, what did you make of the game, Nippon?
They don't. You know, I have no access to streams or, and you know what it's like. Them not showing the 3 p.m. kickoffs. So I just had to go by what was happening on Twitter. And yeah, I honestly think you deserve to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats, we dominated the most of the game. I think the first half they didn't even have 100 passes in the first half.
Yeah.
So that showed the amount of dominance we had in the game. I think it would have been an absolute robbery if they even took a point away. So
Yeah. It
so,
would.
yeah, I absolutely say we deserved every single thing. I don't think we make it easy for ourselves, but when do we ever do that?
Look, you rarely do that. You rarely make it easy for yourselves.
No, we rarely do that at all. You're
that's
absolutely right.
Arsenal. That's always
It's
been
Arsenal.
the Arsenal way. Make it awkward.
I know.
We do the same. We do the same as well, Jez, at the bridge. At times,
Well,
we make it awkward for ourselves.
I would say in recent times you don't make it as awkward as Arsenal. You know, let's be fair. You have a proper manager and a proper owner, so that makes a big difference. I'm afraid.
Yeah, that is a good point. Man City and Tottenham 1-0 after 55 minutes.
Oh God, just this once. Just this once, I need Tottenham to do a madness.
No, I don't.
No,
I just
no,
don't.
you
No.
don't. You don't, because you're not. Because I need City
No, you
to
shouldn't.
drop
You
points.
shouldn't. What? Why?
I need City
I
to
can
drop
see them
points.
scoring another winner at the 98th minute again.
Why do you want them to draw points? You're not
They're
going to
so
win the league.
freaking lucky.
Just like seeing City lose, to be honest.
Yeah, but Tottenham's Tottenham.
But look, I don't support Arsenal.
Yeah, I know, and I don't support Tottenham.
I just need Man City to drop points. That's all. I don't care if it's against the scum.
Okay.
My friend, Chelsea are not in a title race, though. Like,
yeah, but this is what I'm
competing
saying.
with
Like
those
every London club doesn't like Tottenham, so I don't get it. I just don't get it. Brentford don't like Tottenham, and they're in London.
Look. You guys just fight among yourselves.
I can't stand them. I can't actually stand them. They actually think they're still a big club somehow. They're not. They never have been.
They're not. No.
Like.
But I need them.
They're not. They just don't want to give us the satisfaction of admitting it.
I'm not gonna say. That's why I said Man City need to drop points as opposed to Tottenham need to get points.
Okay.
Man City are going to win the league either way, so it doesn't really matter to
I know.
me.
I know.
Like, that's why I want them to beat Tottenham. I'm not fussed about that.
Speaking of which, they've scored.
Who, Man City?
Tottenham.
No, you're joking, aren't you?
I'm not joking.
Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you? No, you're on one, aren't you?
No, they have actually scored.
Oh,
yeah, Harry Kane just scored. That's true.
I'm gonna kill him.
You would absolutely kill him to come to Arsenal.
No, he's already been at Arsenal once. We didn't want him.
Yeah, anyway, Anyway,
I'd call that a
do you
mistake.
do you think you're getting top 4, Steve?
That's a good question, Jez. What do you think? What do you think we'll get top 4?
Why do we want top 4? Let's ask that question. Why? What's it going to do? Gets us into Europe, and with this manager and this squad, it will be embarrassment. So, yeah, the only benefit of getting top 4, as I'm, is money. But let's get it right. With this current setup of Edu, Vinay, Garlic Head, and Arteta, who is one? Let's think about it. What top player? And we need a top striker. We need 2 world-class, decent midfielders. Yeah. Who's going to come to Arsenal? Just because Arsenal have qualified for the Champions League. Yeah. There's no qualifying now. So if you get 4th, 3rd, 2nd, you're in the Champions League. Now, let's look at the facts. Arteta twice, has got us knocked out the Champions League. Yeah, the Europa League. Beg your pardon. Unai Emery in his first season here got us to the final. The fact that Arsenal didn't turn up, we lost to Chelsea. Yeah, we're embarrassed by Chelsea.
Look, there's no shame. Sorry, there is no shame in losing to the future champions of Europe.
There is a big shame.
It is a big shame, isn't it?
It's a big shame when you won't even get out the group stages. Because let's be fair, if Arsenal, who won't be seeded, right, if they end up in a group with Bayern Munich, who always rape us, or Barcelona, or Real Madrid, or Juventus, or PSG, and then the second seeded team, because Arsenal, having been out of the Champions League now for 3 seasons, will be bottom seeds. Right? So we go in as 4th best. So we're going to be up against God knows who. And let's remember, the last time we were in the Champions League, we lost at home to Oostergaard. Yeah. And who was managing Oostergaard? Graham Potter. Now at Brighton. Yeah. So let's not get all hyped up about getting top 4.
Can I just say something, Jez? Can I just say something? I think getting the Champions League will be the best thing to happen to your club. Shall I tell you how?
Sure.
Go on.
Because you're going to get slapped up so many times that the board will finally sack Arteta.
They won't.
That I doubt, because if he it's a great comment, Nippon, it's a great comment, but if Arteta gets Champions League, it gives him another year of tenure at Arsenal.
Wait, hang on. I've got one thing. No. After what I heard last night, this is going to be brilliant. If we did get Champions League football, right, and we got Champions League football, and we got unseeded to Bayern, PSG and all that, right, what I'd love to see is this guy's face when we get because what he said last night, it was absolutely so embarrassing. It shows how embarrassing our fan base is, right? When we get knocked out in the group stages and finish 4th,
let's have it right. Let's have it right.
No. Hang on, Nippon. Let me finish. When we get into the Champions League group stages and get knocked out by being unseeded into Bayern, PSG, or anything like that in that group, right? We'll get knocked out into 4th spot, so it means we're out of Europe, right? And I'd love to see this guy's face after he's come around and said on a stream and sit there and gone, if Arteta had the side of the double winning side of set 97-98, he would have won the Champions League that year.
Oh,
wait, who said that?
Go and check it out.
Was it on your stream?
No, it wasn't on my stream. It was not. And he also said Tierney is as good as Ashley Cole.
Really?
Shut up. Shut up. Honestly, just shut
I'm
up.
I'm not joking. That's exactly what he said.
What channel was that on?
Someone shoot me. Someone shoot me. Although I shouldn't be saying that. I'm in Croydon.
Yeah. Like, trust me. I'll send the link. They even saved the chapter for it.
Was
That's
it on
how bad it
Arteta
was.
Fan? Was it on Arteta Fan TV?
No. But let's just say all the rivals that were on the same stream, they were laughing their heads off.
Send me the
It
link.
was-
Send me on Insta soon.
I'll send you. Yeah, I'll send you on Insta. I'll send you the link. You know what? You know they say it saves chapters on YouTube. You can skip to the chapter of it when he comes on, and he wanted to come on to educate Lee Gunner to say
really?
because
Imagine
Wenger
trying
has,
to educate
no,
Lee Gunner.
because Wenger has 3% more in a
Imagine.
percentage. Because he's won 54%, where Wenger in his first 100 games, then Wenger won 51% of his 100 games, right? Arteta is better than Wenger.
Oh, really? He's won one FA Cup.
Yeah. And literally the Liverpool fan that was there just literally said, yeah, but you've got 8th twice, so what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
And let's be honest,
honestly,
Steve,
if I was
let's
watching
be
it
honest.
live, I would have sent a
Even
super chat.
if-
Said, here is £5 to donate to your nearest mental charity to go get you some help. Honestly, he needs help.
Yeah.
That is the problem. That is the problem. In a nutshell. And that's why people, when they cuss off Thier as well, he's probably cussed off Henri. Like, he's probably one of them that's cussed off Henri as well.
More than likely.
You know what I mean? And these are also people that cussed off Henri. They're the sort of people that try and patronise me, though they're 17 years old and they've never seen Henri play because they weren't even a scratch in his dad's underpants at the time.
Yep.
That he was playing.
Anyway, mate, I've got to bail. I've got to be on Lee in a bit.
Before you go, I want to ask you a question, Jez. Are you
Yeah.
free tomorrow 9 p.m.? I'm doing a podcast. Would you like to come on for a bit?
Yeah. I'm trying to think where I'll be. I can't think. Have you got me on Insta?
Yeah, I have. You're following me as well. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me something on Insta, man.
Yeah, I'll send you the link on Insta.
Wicked.
See you soon.
Nice. Take care, people.
Catch you
You
later,
too, man.
mate. Catch you later. Take care.
Cheers, guys. Take care.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. We are gonna have to wrap it up there anyway, because I've got to have dinner, and then I've got 15 minutes of that. Then I've got to go jump on to fan cams. So I've got to finish that off and finish it up.
Are you doing a fan cam on Lee Gunner's channel?
No, it's my own fan cams. So
Okay.
yeah, so we're gonna have to wrap it up there. Yeah, Static, I'll send it to you. It's funny as fuck. Honestly, I literally I was trying to stay. I watched it at 12 o'clock at night. I woke my mum up. That's how mad it was. My mum got pissed off because I woke her up. Right? So I was like, Mom, I'm gonna throw my phone out the fucking window. Right? I'm gonna throw my phone out the window. Like, I was like, that's it. I'm done with his fan base. You know what I mean? But anyway, we move. Like, there you go. Yeah, we're leaving it there. No wonder it's got about like so many thousand views as well. But there you go. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll send it to you, Anthony, as well. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we are back tomorrow on SFeatleyTV. We've got a special guest coming on at 12 p.m. for that. So make sure
Is
you
it
tune
David
into
Croft?
that.
Is it David Croft?
No.
Okay.
No. He's way busy. That was just a one-off sort of thing, to be honest. But anyway, I've got a special guest coming on for that. Then I think I've got a liver awareness show coming on later on in the evening for that. So yeah, but there's stuff happening tomorrow, so make sure you tune in wherever you are, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.